This is my motion design portfolio from way back in 2018. Disjointed, unfocused, clearly uninspired, and no wonder I wasn't getting the kind of opportunities I really wanted. Because this was the single thing that was holding me back. And I'm convinced now that it was the biggest thing thwarting my growth as a motion graphics artist. Until one day I realized this is my focus now. This is what I need to get right. So that's what I did. I did everything I could do to build up my portfolio with great projects that I could actually show off, learn skills along the way, and prove to clients that I could deliver. And honestly, it was one of the best journeys I could have been on. Because obviously the goal was to fill my portfolio with killer work. But the checkpoints you hit along the way of creating a portfolio, they are perfect for a beginner creative. You pick up all the skills, techniques, and knowledge necessary to actually execute on the promise of that portfolio, which is, I can do this job for you. And this is why being in the creative field is so rewarding, if you know how to do it right. But what if you have no work to show in the first place? You're starting from scratch. Where do you even start? How do you even build projects and showcase them so you can transition into this exciting, rewarding creative career in motion graphics? Well, if you're someone with these questions, then you're in the right place. Because in this video, I'm going to show you 3 powerful and effective strategies that you can use to go from 0 motion graphics projects to having at least 5 top-tier motion design videos that you can use for your portfolio right away. I'm also going to talk about a few creative habits that kept me on the track when I was exactly in your position more than 10 years ago. No art school background, no formal training, just the will to have a career in the creative industry. And there were so many motion graphics artists, designers, and studios that inspired me along the way. And maybe this is why I'm doing this for you guys, because I know how much that helped me on my journey. Just looking at their work was such a big part of growing as an artist for me. So I'm gonna put a list of those guys in the description below so you can check them out. It's also a small token of gratitude from my side to them. Alright, so this first strategy is simple and it involves YouTube. Visit your favorite motion graphics YouTube channels or find motion graphics teachers who break down or do how-to tutorials of motion graphics projects and then just recreate one of their projects by yourself. The key, however, is not to just copy it one-to-one, but to change the design style, even the elements if you can, or the music and sound effects. Basically, make it your own. And even if you don't want to exactly create that project, you will still benefit from this process of looking at different projects and ideas in order to come up with your own. The goal, remember, is to actually get a project done and completed. And recreating tutorials I've seen is a very potent strategy when you're starting completely from scratch. And by the way, if you're finding this helpful so far, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps get this video out to more people who need it. And if you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing, because I've got a ton more content coming on motion design, creative careers, and building your skills from the ground up. Alright, now strategy number 2. This strategy is to actually pay for a long-term animation course. And there are so many great courses out there. And this, by the way, is the step that I personally took. And I can clearly say it changed the trajectory of my career. I did the Advanced Motion Methods course by Sonder van Dyke from School of Motion. And it was literally jam-packed with actual projects that you can do. And we had to finish one project almost every week. And this helped me a lot. And by the end of the course, I had almost 8 brilliant motion design projects that I could use at least as a starting point to show some work on my portfolio. And this is just the tip of the iceberg from the value you get from that Advanced Motion Methods course. I learned so many high-end advanced tips and tricks that I still use today. And I cannot recommend School of Motion courses enough. They collaborate with the greatest artists in the industry, and even high-end designers come in and create assets for us to animate. And as a beginner, we get to actually practice using these assets and redesign them. It's actually brilliant. And by the way, there are many other budget courses as well. For example, motion design school courses. They are also really great in creating quick projects for your portfolio. The Domestika courses are really good and budget friendly as well. And of course, Jake in Motion. He has project-based courses on Skillshare and also on his own website, and countless tutorials on YouTube. And I cannot recommend these sources enough. It's helped me a lot, and I'm sure it'll help you too. Now, strategy number 3. This is kind of a trump card, and it's super powerful if you know how to really follow the process and do it right. And that is to use AI or a large language model to create a fictional project brief for you. As you know, these LLMs are super creative. It can actually give you endless project ideas and prompts. You can even ask for more details and direction if you like giving you a fictional company to make the project for, suggest you design directions, and help you with style decisions. Now, once you have this brief, you can then go through the visual development process, which, by the way, you can find countless videos on my channel that can help you to learn these skills like design, visual storytelling, motion graphics basics. By the end of it, you will have a lot of what you need to get started. Now, I would like to end this video by saying that do not lose track of your goal. Be laser focused in reaching your final vision, and that is to actually do the work and have finished projects ready to be displayed to employers and clients. As you can see, the world is full of opportunities, and your actions are the only bridge to getting this right and getting it done. So if you're looking for tutorials to recreate and you catch yourself slipping into other videos on YouTube, stop. Come back to the vision. If you're doing a course and you're feeling unmotivated and you're feeling stuck, keep going and ask for help. Because once you're done, a lot of rewards await on the other side. And finally, if you're using the third strategy of working with AI to help create you project briefs, avoid going into digressions and distractions while chatting with AI. This can happen. Again, remember your vision of having at least 5, if not more, real-world motion graphics projects. And if you get stuck or feel demotivated, use the comment section of this video to keep yourself and others on track. I read and reply to all comments. You've got this, and I'm rooting for you. But wait, imagine you've done the hard work of actually getting 5 motion design projects ready. But what now? How are you actually going to put these projects out into the public in a creative and engaging way so you can get hired for a real-world job as an animator and motion designer? And what if you already have a portfolio, but you're not getting the results that you're hoping for and you're looking to give your portfolio that extra push? Well, that's exactly what's going to happen in the next video. I deep dive into how to build your portfolio website, what kind of resources, what kind of websites can you use. I'll also show you some pro tips and techniques that really take your portfolio to the next level. And these techniques that I'm going to show you helped me land big clients personally. So I know that they've been tried and tested. So hit that like button and drop a comment below if you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel.